Hey everybody, I wanted to jump on today mainly because I've had several conversations just this week, and it's only Wednesday, about the importance of proper thyroid testing and why chronic fatigue is not okay. It's not a normal state of the human body. It's okay if you're tired because you've actually been busy and you are normal tired from being busy. But when you go to bed at night and you sleep or you don't sleep well, and that's a chronic problem, and you wake up in the morning and you feel like you haven't gotten any rest. The whole reason why Recontrol Health was even created, this business was even created in the first place, had to do with a long history of chronic fatigue, depression, anxiety, a lot of mental illnesses, a lot of digestive problems, a lot of chronic fatigue that you get no answers for. All tests, lab testing is ran and is seemingly normal, which is a good sign because it does indicate that there's nothing wrong, which is great. We have something to work with. But the way thyroid testing is performed is not good enough anymore. And I get frustrated because my journey of knowing what was wrong with me started about 11 years ago. And this is still a frequent issue for people. So in the 11 years that I discovered what was wrong, which the problem had been going on many years prior to the actual discovery, the problem's still occurring to people today, and we are having too many women and men. Primarily I see and work with women, moms, new moms, that are really having trouble with their energy production, or their inability to lose weight, or they're gaining weight without a reason. It's just occurring. And I wanted to pop on today and show you why normal thyroid testing, or getting the result of having your test ran for thyroid and just being told it's normal, is not enough. And there's lots of reasons why the test is normal. There may be lots of reasons why only certain tests are running. That's not what this video is about today. This live is about me explaining to you why you can actually have a low thyroid or just subclinical thyroid, and the test be, quote unquote normal. And I pulled up today and printed off, the names removed, but this is an actual lab of a client that I work with, that had she not came in and had the proper thyroid test, because insurance only covers a certain amount, and often that's only TSH. And if TSH, which means thyroid stimulating hormone, if that test falls into that lab reference range normal, then you will be told that you have a normal thyroid. And that is false. That can be false. But if somebody is only looking at your TSH, then they don't know what's happening at the cellular level. TSH just tells you, TSH again means thyroid stimulating hormone, and it is a hormone that's secreted from the pituitary. It's not even secreted from the thyroid. So when thyroid levels get low, in the brain, then the pituitary sends the message to the thyroid by thyroid stimulating hormone. It essentially yells to the thyroid, hey, we don't have enough thyroid hormone, so you need to make some. And so when the TSH level goes up, that means thyroid production is low. So there's not enough thyroid in the blood. However, again, going back to when the TSH is normal, and it falls in that normal range, what it's not checking is cellular level of thyroid. And on this test, I'll show you, real quick the results. Hopefully you can see it. The TSH falls in, here's the TSH. The TSH falls in the normal reference range, which these are not optimal reference ranges. These are the lab standard normal, which comes from a list, just a collection of people, what the normal is. Not healthy people, but just average people. So when that TSH falls within that reference range, you're told you're normal. But because we did further testing, we found out that not only does she actually have a thyroid problem. Now, I don't diagnose this. This person actually already knew they had this condition, so I do not diagnose anything. But why I'm using this is to show you that normal TSH does not tell you that you actually have an autoimmune attack going on. So when you are chronically tired and fatigued, only running a TSH will never, ever, 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 ever tell you that you have an autoimmune attack. And why this is so important to me is because that is part of my story. That's my story. This is not my labs, but this is my story. And again, this is how this business, which is here for you, to get the education to empower yourself, to stand up for yourself, for your care. You have to know how to help yourself. Insurance regulates often what tests are ran or not. And if you don't know, you don't know. And it's sad that we have to know, but we do today. So in this condition, had she not had this full lab ran, she would have been told she was normal, when in fact she does have a condition called Hashimoto's. Again, I did not diagnose this. This person actually already knew, and so this was a follow-up test for her. But this is common. I've seen this often from people that do not know, and I can't tell them that they have Hashimoto's or whatever. All I can do is send them to resources that explain what those levels, mean, so that they can then help themselves. I do have a functional practitioner, medical practitioner license that can step in and help with these, because as a health coach, my job is to teach functional ranges, how to feel better, how to improve your overall life in a step-by-step way, just baby steps. But again, I don't want to take too much time, but it is imperative for me to let people know. And just typing all the time on Facebook is hard to read. People are busy. So I actually spoke with someone who recommended I make this video, and that's why I'm here. And then another conversation came up that I'm like, okay, you actually can have a thyroid problem and be told you're normal. Normal is not good enough. You have to have optimal levels. It's more than antibodies. It's more than TSH. There is a way to check cellularly to see if the hormone is actually getting into your cell. It does not only matter what's in your blood circulating. If it can't get into the human cell, in the receptor, then you're going to be energy deficient. So anyone that has symptoms, multiple symptoms of low thyroid function, must be checked for, check that full thyroid panel to see what's going on cellularly. You can't rely on a TSH. Again, that's a hormone from the brain, not the thyroid. Please empower yourself. If I can help you in any way, I have, some availability. You can ask questions here. I can't give individual any kind of treatment or prescription. I'm not a practitioner, so that's not what this area is for. But there is no need to struggle with energy. Your body is an energy producing machine. If you don't have energy, that means that vital life force in you is at a cellular level, and that is not okay. That comes with consequences in the long term. And if you don't know what the symptoms of hypothyroidism is, you should Google those. Yes, Dr. Google is totally fine to look those symptoms up. Know those symptoms. Even people that are actually on medication, some of the name brands or generic brand, can still be cellularly deficient in thyroid hormone, because your body has to take that medicine and convert it to active thyroid. A medication like Synthroid is inactive thyroid. Your body has to convert that to the active thyroid. If you don't have what's necessary for that conversion to occur, then you're still cellularly deficient in thyroid hormone. Even taking the medication. And many people, I'm in this group, did not feel better with the brand T4 thyroid medication. So there are steps to take to feel better. And it's up to you to know you're worthy of feeling better, to know this is not normal and not settle. I've had people say that they were told they were depressed. Well, you can be. That is a symptom of hypothyroid, but being fatigued can indicate an actual health problem, not just depression because your TSH is in normal value or normal lab range. Please do not settle for fatigue. I mainly deal with women. I do have male clients, and male and women, or men and women are both welcome. But I see too many moms missing out on life because they're fatigued, and it's not okay. Don't settle. You deserve better. And just because we don't have a good system in place that's allowing for us to get well, to actually heal and get well, does not mean it's not available, and you have to seek it out. If you know somebody that's struggling, if you are struggling, know you're worthy of getting help and do so. Find someone that has done it and you have the results, but if you're continuously going back to the same source that is not helping you get well, then please find another source. I wish you all well. I wish you all health and blessings, and it's going to take us all coming together to help each other, because it's getting harder to kind of do life. We live kind of stressed, and it takes a lot of effort to stay well today. But don't settle for less than health and wellness. Thank you, everybody, for coming here. I appreciate y'all. I don't do too many of these lives, but this is bigger than my nerves of being on this video. It's time that we step up and help each other. To know how we can individually, we can do this. This is our body, and we have to take control, which is how the name of the business, Recontrol, was established to better help not just ourselves, but to show our children or the next generation that health is possible. It's not just for our life is not for just waking up in the morning and doing our routine just out of habit, mindlessly, because we're too tired. But please, 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 help yourself. Find someone that can help you get over fatigue, because fatigue is very normal. I mean, very common today, but it's not normal. So thank you all. If you have any questions, please just post below. I'll answer in any way that I can, help any way, and I will see you all soon. Bye.